Before Greece, before Rome, before any civilization you've ever read about in a history book, there was Egypt. And not just Egypt as a place, Egypt as a state, a government, a country, the world's very first. But how does a collection of scattered villages along a river become the most powerful civilization on Earth? That's exactly what we're going to find out. To understand Egypt, you first have to understand the Nile. In the middle of the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert on Earth, there is one extraordinary exception, a narrow ribbon of green stretching 1,200 kilometers from south to north. This is the Nile Valley, and for the people who discovered it around 10,000 years ago, it was paradise. Every year, like clockwork, the Nile flooded. When the waters receded, they left behind something extraordinary, a layer of rich black silt, perfect for growing crops. The Egyptians called their land Kemet, the Black Land. And beyond its edges, Deshret, the Red Land. The desert, death. The Nile didn't just feed Egypt, it was Egypt. By around 5500 BCE, farming communities had settled all along the Nile. But they weren't one people. They were two very different kingdoms. In the north, the Nile Delta, where the river fans out into the Mediterranean, was Lower Egypt. Its symbol, the red crown. Its god, Wadjet, the cobra. In the south, the narrow strip of the Nile Valley was Upper Egypt. Its symbol, the white crown. Its god, Nekhbet, the vulture. For centuries, these two kingdoms existed side by side, sometimes at peace, sometimes at war. But around 3100 BCE, everything changed. His name was Narmer, or possibly Menes. Historians still debate which name he used. What we know for certain is this. He was a king of Upper Egypt, the south, and he marched north with his armies. We know this because of one of the most important objects in all of Egyptian history, the Narmer Palette. This ceremonial object, discovered in 1898, is like a newspaper headline from 5,000 years ago. On one side, a king wearing the white crown of Upper Egypt, raising his mace above a defeated enemy. On the other, the same king, now wearing the red crown of Lower Egypt, walking in triumph. One man, two crowns, one Egypt. This single act, the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt, is the moment historians call the beginning of ancient Egyptian civilization. It is also one of the earliest examples of a centralized state in human history. One ruler, one government, one set of laws, controlling a land of thousands of square kilometers. The world had never seen anything like it. But why does this matter 5,000 years later? Because what Narmer created wasn't just a kingdom, it was a system of writing, hieroglyphs, to keep records and communicate across distances. A system of religion, with the pharaoh as both king and god, to unify millions of people under one belief. A system of economy, the Nile floods, the harvests, the storehouses, that kept people fed and the state funded. A system of administration, scribes, viziers, governors, that could run a country. Every civilization that came after, Babylon, Persia, Greece, Rome, borrowed from or built on what Egypt created first. We live in the world that Egypt made. In our next video, we go even deeper to the mysterious peoples who lived in the Nile Valley before the pharaohs. Who were they? Where did they come from? And why did they vanish? Subscribe to Nile Chronicles and find out. The story of Egypt is just beginning.